James the Mirror Maker. Jackies, hey, what's up? This is your old pal James the Mirror Maker 9990 here, and today I have some good news and some bad news. Let's start with the good news, and first we're going to start with the good news, and then we will do the bad news last. So, the good news is, guess what finally came in the mail today? And it's the video that I've been searching for in 2 years and I was never able to find it. And I thought that I called off the search, and because I thought that it doesn't exist anymore. But the other day when I went on eBay, I've been going through most ordinary CBS Fox VHS tapes, and I was going to check out Experiment Force. I was going to check out the original release of Experiment Force, see when that's installed. And then I found one by Beta Video Max, otherwise known as Majesty Mac. I just found something very rare in a long time that I have never got before. Are you ready for it? Alrighty, let's go. You ready for this? It is Daughter of the Streets 99 VHS. Extremely rare VHS that I've been looking for in a very, very long time. I've been looking for this for 2 years. So here's the front. Prime picture of John Stamos, Roxanne Azar, and Jane Alexander. The spine. Prime picture of Roxanne Azar. You can't really see because of the bright. Oh. And the back. This is the rarest CBS Fox VHS released in Australia. And it stars Jane Alexander as the mother, John Stamos is the sadistic pimp, and Roxanne Azar is the daughter who gets manipulated into the world of prostitution and drugs. But there is a happy ending in this film, was where the mother finally gets her daughter back. And the story of this film is, although her health is falling, Peggy Ryan Jane Alexander is demanded to continue her dedication-worthy causes. The obsession weighs heavy upon her daughter, Charlie Roxanne Azar, who must take care of the house, keep up with her studies, and attended to her retarded younger brother. Charlie succumbs to a flattery of a fast-talking pimp, Joey John Stamos, and becomes a prostitute. When Peggy learns of her daughter's activities, she insists the help of her ex-husband in a desperate attempt to rescue her daughter from the streets. So this is what this film is basically about. Now let's have a look at the tape. This is the video. And there's the warning label. And it carries a blue spine. I've been searching for this video for 2 years. Now that I finally found it, I can do the real VHS opening and closing real soon, when it comes. So, that's the good news. So the good news is, I finally found the extremely rare CBS Fox VHS that I've been searching for in a long time. That's the good news. Anyway, that's the good news. And now it's time to move on to the bad news. So the bad news So the bad news is, unfortunately, Friends star Matthew Perry has sadly passed away on the 28th of October, 2023. He was born on the 19th of August, 1969. And he sadly passed away on the 28th of October, 2023. He was a member of Friends. He was the star of that TV show. He starred in the TV series Friends. And although throughout his career, I actually have his book. I'll just go and get it. Here it is, his book to dedicate to the memory of him. I actually have his book right here. To dedicate to the memory of him. Matthew Perry. And it's got loads of pages. Yeah. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, Matthew Perry doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. So that's the sad news. Unfortunately, Matthew Perry is not in our life anymore. He was the star of Friends, starring Jennifer Aniston and others. Let's see if this is the picture of him in Friends, what he used to star in with his group right there. There's Matthew Perry right there. And those are Matthew Perry from when he was young. So to dedicate to the memory of Matthew Perry, who unfortunately doesn't exist anymore, I'm going to show you some pictures of him to dedicate to the memory in this book. In this book that he made. There's a picture of him when he was a baby. This is a picture of him when he was a baby and a toddler. And these are pictures of him when he was a kid. And another picture of him, and some more pictures of him when he was a kid as well. Yeah. Now I'm going to show you some more pictures of him when he was young. Alright, so this is Matthew Perry with the singer Polly Dalton. This is Matthew Perry with the singer Polly Dalton. This was Matthew Perry when he was a teenager on his year 12 high school graduation. And these are his parents right here. Yeah. And let's check out some more photos of him. These are more pictures of Matthew Perry. And these are more pictures of him, as you can see. And these are more photos of him. And we're back to the page. Alright, so I have this book to dedicate. So I have this book with me to dedicate to the memory of Matthew Perry, who unfortunately is not in our life anymore. So the sad news is that Matthew Perry, and I remember this episode of The Simpsons called Treehouse of Horror 2 was where he played a voice on it, where he played a house voice in one of the clips, one of the segments of The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. So yeah. So that's the sad news. The sad news is, unfortunately, Matthew Perry is not in our life anymore, but his memories will always live on. And his memories in this book will always be remained right here in this book. So this is the good news, and this is the bad news. Alright, so that's the good news and the bad news that I had to tell you. This is James and Me Maker signing out, and peace out.